Good morning. I'm finally back to the cabin build. What we are doing now, what you see right here now, is we have all the walls built. I'm getting ready today to install the fire blocks. That's what I need to nail on my hemlock boards to the outside. My boards will be running straight up and down. And then after that, you'll want to hang on to the end of this video. Today is the day that we start installing the center beams and the center beam for the roof, as well as the 22-foot logs that will run the entire length of the cabin to support the rafters and all of that. I install all this stuff with a rig that I built up probably 32 years ago. It's a set of poles that I call fish poles. So stick around. You will find this fish pole very interesting. It is how I lift beams into the air. I can reach up to 16 feet high. And like I said, I've been doing it for over 30 years with this tool by myself. I can lift a 500-pound beam 16 feet off the ground by myself. And this is one of the trade secrets that I had for many years. And it helped me beat my competition in a lot of these cabin builds, because it was a very simple system for installing these huge beams several miles sometimes back into the woods. So here we go right now. I'm getting ready. The fish poles you'll see are installed right there. And you will see this is my center beam that is for my rafters. It's actually the ridge board. I keep calling it a center beam, but that's because of the logs that are under there. But anyways, this right here is a 4x8 by 16 rough sawn hemlock beam that is green. I estimate it to weigh at least 300 pounds, I would think. Oh, maybe not that much, but that's hard to say. I didn't weigh any of this stuff. I just know that it is more than I can lift that high off the ground by myself. Here today, I do have help. I have my wife on the other jack, but normally I would take 5 or 10 turns on the winch on one side and then go to the other side and do the same thing. All this pole is, it's a 3-inch square tubing with a pulley at the top that is adjustable, so I can move the pulley up and down the pole with pinholes to where I need it. And then I have a boat winch down about 4 feet off the floor. And that boat winch is just any boat winch off a boat trailer. These ones can lift 650 pounds. And that's all you do is crank it up with them boat winches. And then there is a big foot on the bottom of these that you can use to bolt into the floor to keep your jack still. I use lag bolts, and I bolt them right into a floor joist, something rugged that will hold the jack. And then you lean it against the wall and crank up your ridge board, or crank up your center beams or logs, or however you were doing it. If you was building a log cabin, this would be a great process for lifting logs up off the ground and not using your back to lift heavy loads. That's how I managed to get through 30 plus years of building without hurting my back and other things. So anyways, I will do a video on them jacks up close so that you can actually see everything that I'm talking about in this jack system. But I wanted to share this today because this is an excellent way to be able to lift heavy loads by yourself for building a cabin. So thanks a lot for coming along here. And I'm going to install this right here is the ridge board that we're putting up right now. And in a few moments you're going to see a 22-foot hemlock log that is roughly about 10 inches at the butt, and I'd say 8 inches on the other end of the log. So again, I don't know how heavy that log is. I just know that I couldn't lift it off the ground. So I'm giving it at least 300 pounds plus. Here it is here. That is a log that we cut right from the property. I hauled them up to the job site with my four-wheeler and peeled them and then got them ready to go in. This log, I've got 2 of them going up there, and one's going to be on one side of the ridge board and one's going to be on the other side of the ridge board. Then that will be posted in place by posts under there that come down to that center beam that you saw earlier in the build, where we put in that 8x10 center beam. That whole roof system, I honestly believe that you could put a D9 bulldozer on top of. I do not believe in shoveling snow in snow country, as I've said in these videos in the past. So this is my method to accomplishing that. I built several of these cabins across the state of Maine in my lifetime, all different sizes, all different shapes. This is the size and shape that I decided that I wanted for my build. I like small cabins. I find them easy to heat, easy to maintain, and by building a small cabin, I have a small tax bill. So, keep your powder dry, keep your boots dry, keep your gun polished, and stay in the woods. And this cabin will be finished for deer season. So, you have a good day, and I will see you on the next one.